I'm well overdue for a video, but this is the weekend, the 4th of July weekend, and right now I'm just making another meal, and it's gonna be chicken with some goat cheese. You can get this over at Walmart. And then this is Eileen's. She's got the chicken again, and she's got some yellow rice, right? Awesome. And then I think we're gonna probably do some broccoli as well, and we use the seasoned ones that come in a microwavable bag. And Derek, you wanna watch some Spidey?
Yeah.
Then we will hey, where's the remote? Where's the remote?
I put it up on the shelf.
Okay, so
I told them I was fine.
they had to take a bath, and then they get to watch Spidey, and everyone is happy because that is the point of family, right? Right? Anyways, I have like a little rant, and it's just about people and their self-accountability. We went to the gym today, Isla and I, and on the drive over there, kind of thinking about some of the excuses that people make. And I will talk about that in a bit. But yeah, there's just a lot of things on my mind about people's lack of self-discipline, lack of self-awareness, and just their ability to always give excuses instead of actually doing work. So anyways, we're about to eat some of this food and then enjoy the rest of the night. It's already 7 p.m. and the sun's not even down, and we're about to watch some Spidey. Don't you guys love this? You love it. You love it. You love it. All right, so we're stuck in traffic because people don't know how to drive here in Florida in the rain. You would think that they would know how to drive by now since it rains almost every day. And it's taken me over an hour just to get home, right? Awesome. And I don't know if it's like a merging issue or just people are on their phone like I am, but I'm stuck in traffic going an average of 2 miles per hour every 10 seconds. So, or are people just like coherently incapable of driving and pressing a gas pedal and looking left to right? And I don't know. But anyways, I thought this would be a perfect time to pick back up where I left off last night. Yes, last night. Today is the next day. I got preoccupied talking to my illustrator. What do you mean, Andrew? You have an illustrator? Yeah. What, for books? Yeah. What type of books? I'll let you guys know whenever it's popping out. But you'll see some sort of books on Amazon and hopefully into Barnes and Nobles and bookstores. Yes, they still exist. Bookstores exist. And sometime this year, it'll be out there. It'll be based on quality information, scientific information, and it'll be for the growing minds. Anyways, the topic yesterday was about self-accountability and how there's a lack of self-accountability. And we see it primarily in people's work lives and managing their work lives and their personal life. And it's most apparent in people's health. So people believe that because they take a specific drug, or that they take a specific supplement, or they follow a certain diet, or they have a personal trainer, or the fact that they just walk into the gym, that they're entitled to some sort of, health benefit. As if I do one part, I take the first action step, and then therefore I should have all the benefits that someone promises. However, that's like the idea of going into a bank. You open up a bank account, they give you a checkbook to write down how much you spend and what you deposit Yes, they had those back in the day when I opened up a bank account. Now it's all online, but you track things. And that would be like going in there, stepping foot in there, and then be like, hey, man, I should have more money in here. Well, you took the first steps to go into the bank and just to open up that bank account, but now you got to do the rest of it. The rest of it's going to work, getting a paycheck and putting it into the bank so you can have money. And then what you do with that, that's based on personal accountability, self-accountability. And how this analogy works in health is the fact that, yes, they take a step into the gym or they start eating a little bit cleaner, and they're expected that these health conditions that are brought upon themselves after years and years and years of self-neglect and just lack of self-accountability, that they expect it to go away in like 2 months, 3 months, actually 1 month or a week. They expect that body fat that they accumulated over 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, that it should be gone in a month. That they even think that bloating is body fat. I'll tell you what, bloating is a natural occurrence. Bloating happens to everyone. Bloating happens to me. Bloating happens on zero carbs. Bloating happens on all the carbs. Bloating happens on keto. Bloating happens on vegetarian diets. The bloating happens on freaking fasting if you chew gum and then you have all these sugars, right? These alternative sugars. Anyways, bloating is a part of it. It happens, okay? But anyways, let's get my thoughts back together. The fact that there's lack of self-accountability, that you can't be a big enough person or an adult to admit to something that happened that was your fault. Like these conditions that you have, these health conditions, is your fault. Type 2 diabetes is your fault. If you say, oh, hey, this carbohydrate, I can't eat rice because it spikes my blood sugar too high. So that's why I eat whole wheat pasta. Well, guess what, Betty? You've had type 2 diabetes for 5 years. And guess what? You've been following that meal plan. You still have type 2 diabetes. Do you think that is because you're not eating, like you're eating wheat products and you can't have white rice because it spikes your blood sugar? If that were true, man, you'd be off of your meds and you would stop having type 2 diabetes. Work doesn't stop with putting your first, work doesn't stop when you put your first foot forward. There we go. You have to continue. You have to continue it. You can't just go to work once and get one paycheck and expect to have that paycheck coming in every single bi-weekly payout, right? You can't. So why would you expect anything other for anything else in life? Especially when it comes to physiology in our body and how our body works and how our body stores energy, how it gets rid of energy, how it manipulates hormones, how our GI tract works. I mean, how can you be so gullible to think that doing one action just one time can get rid of all the other bad decisions? I'm sorry, that's not how it works. There's nothing like that. Nothing like that works. Nothing. You continually have to work at it, okay? Even if there was a pill or a program that you do once and then it keeps your body fat off for the rest of the time. Let's say the lap band, okay? So getting gastric bypass. I'm sorry, like that just doesn't work. You're literally trying to take a shortcut on something and you find out that shortcut is taking you the total opposite way. I know there's a lot of analogies thrown in here, but I'm trying to get a point across that you continually have to work. And guess what? When you continually work, you can't do the same thing always. Things happen and it's going to cause you to change directions, to replan what you're doing. So if you lose 20 pounds the first 5 months, which is great, right?
If you lose 20 pounds the first 5 months and then you stop losing weight at the 6 months, you got to change something up. You can't expect to have the same input, expect the same output all the time on something that is changing. Our bodies are a variable change. And so that variable changes quite often. So when you lose that 20 pounds, your body resets itself and it changes baseline hormones. It changes a lot of metabolic processes, which means what you were doing before, most likely, I can guarantee you, will not work. This is whether it's with drugs, whether with diet, whether with exercise, whether with losing weight, gaining muscle, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to try some other stimulus, okay? Our body adapts to stimulus, adapts to stress. And so what we have to do, not like the bro term, confuse the body, right, babe? But you have to change the process and make it more efficient for what that is, okay? So that's kind of like the aggravation that I see is in the gym. It's like I get really sick and tired of seeing trainers put these people on the same program, right? They do the same exercises as someone else, and they expect that they're promising that these results that are going to happen to them. Or they put them on movements or exercise plans that they do. And that's a problem that I see with corporations, like gym corporations. They follow a specific guideline, specific mapping plan based on whatever certifications that they try to qualify all their personal trainers with. And they have this chaotic inconsistency of success. And I guess that's it. My main point, though, again, is just the self-accountability. I know this really isn't going anywhere, but this is going as far as I'm going in traffic. I still have like another hour to get home, okay? And I've been sitting here for 50 minutes now. 50 minutes, and I still have another hour. This is straight up stupid. But at the end of the day, you are going to predict your own future. What happens to you tomorrow, the next month, a year, 5 years, it really depends upon yourself and how well you're going to endure, and also take that accountability and self-reflect and see what areas do you need to progress in, what areas are lacking. And we do this with self-accountability journals and with daily task on apps that you have to see where you are. We do this in the gym when we see our body's appearance change. There's a reason why we have mirrors in the gym, right? It's not for these influencers and these Instagram people to upload their photos and check themselves out and do these poses and stuff in between sets. It is to watch your form, but it's also to recognize change. It's cool whenever you see a younger guy or girl have like a new bicep vein, or their delts pop a different way, or their pants fit a different way on them and they notice it in the mirror. It helps to give you concrete validation that something that you're doing is working and it's changing. And we need to take note of that, which is why I think Instagram is a good way to do that with pictures, because it's a way that we journal. It's a way that we photo, what do they do? Photo scrapbooking. So it's like stuff like that. But this is a virtual thing. Now, I know I'm just like rambling on, basically because I'm just stuck in this traffic and I want to get my thoughts out. So you guys get to hear this if you are still with me. But anyways, that's where I'm going to leave it at today. I think that it's very important that we make sure that parents, that our children are taught these things, are taught the principle of self-accountability, discipline and never stop working, and to always do hard things. If we do hard things, life will become easy. If we do easy things, life will become hard. I'll leave it there. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share this so that Google and YouTube can boost me and the algorithms, so that my stuff about, if you guys want to learn about peptides and things like that, I can be boosted and be shown more on YouTube. Because right now they are not boosting me, and they're actually like not putting me on people's feeds. So anyways, see you guys later.